So for two random variables x and y, it will satisfy the inequality mod sigma xy is less than or equal to sigma x, sigma y is true. Okay. So we know that what is covariance Cxy is equal to sigma xy. It is also given as expected value of x minus x bar, y minus y bar. And also we have discussed that from the first property of covariance, Cxy is equal to expected value of xy minus expected value of x, expected value of y. So it is nothing but rxy minus x bar y bar. Okay. Now, what is that we have done? We have taken a positive inequality, so with a real constant. So, what is the inequality we have taken? Y minus y bar minus k into x minus x bar whole square. Since there is a square here, it will be always positive. Since we have a square, whenever we have a square, we get always positive value. Okay. Now, since this value is positive, the expectation of that value is also positive. Okay. So, the expected value of y minus y bar minus k x minus x bar whole square will be always greater than or equal to 0. Now it is in the form a minus b whole square. We just expand this. So we write it as y minus y bar square plus k square x minus x bar square minus 2k y minus y bar x minus x bar greater than or equal to 0. Now we apply this expectation to each and every term inside this. So we get expectation of y minus y bar square. It is nothing but variance of y, k square, expectation of x minus x bar, that is nothing but variance of x, minus 2k, expectation of x minus x bar into y minus y bar. This is nothing but sigma xy or covariance. Okay. Now what we do, we have divide this equation by sigma x square. So if you divide this, we get sigma y square by sigma x square plus k square minus 2k sigma xy by sigma x square we get. Okay. So if you compare these two terms, this one k square and minus 2k sigma xy by sigma x square. So to get a minus b whole square form, okay, 2a term is also there. B term is, what is B term? Sigma xy by sigma x whole square. No? So what we do here, sigma xy by sigma x square whole square term will be adding and subtracting. So if you add and subtract, what happens? These three terms will form k minus sigma xy divided by sigma x square whole square. Okay, it can be written in the form a minus b whole square form. So the remaining two terms are sigma y square by sigma x square minus sigma xy square by sigma x power 4 is always greater than or equal to 0. Okay, since here we have square, this term is always positive. Okay, now that is why we are not considering this term. This is always positive. So we have to consider this term only. So this inequality depends on only this term. That is why we have considered this term. So this term should be always greater than or equal to 0. Okay, now take LCM, we get sigma x power 4, no? So that is why sigma x square will be multiplied in the numerator of this sigma y square into sigma x square minus sigma xy square greater than or equal to 0. We are sending this x power 4 is to that side, so it cannot be equal to 0. That is why we are equating this term to 0. Now what is this? See here, sigma y square. So this can be written as sigma xy square is less than or equal to sigma x square sigma y square. So if you take square root, mod sigma xy is always less than or equal to sigma x sigma y. Okay. So this is the inequality is true when if you are considering two random variables. Now we see the fifth property. If x and y are two random variables, then the covariance of x plus a, y plus b, where a and b are the constants, will be equal to covariance of x comma y, that is equal to cxy. Covariance, how do you write? Cxy, no? So now what we have done, we have to write covariance of x plus y plus b. So what is the formula for covariance? It is the expected value of x minus x bar, y minus y bar. In the place of x, what you have? x plus a. No? That is why expected value of x plus a minus x plus a bar y plus b minus y plus b bar. Okay. Now what we do, we just open this bracket so that we get x plus a minus x bar minus a bar. A is a constant, a bar is a only. Okay. Similarly, here also we open this bracket so that we get y plus b minus y bar. B bar is constant, no? So that we get b only. So this A will get cancelled here, B will get cancelled here. So that what we get expected value of x minus x bar, y minus y bar. So what is this formula? This is the formula for covariance of x comma y. So it can be written as Cxy.